Hi there, my name is Sharon Ari, and today is February 5th, 2018, and today today is my 10th and final journal entry. So for today, I'm going to be making one of Turkey's most famous soups, lentil soup. And lentil soup is something, just to give a bit of history on it, it's popular all over Turkey, and it's something you can eat throughout the year. It's not just specific for one season. And many people who go to work, before they go to work, they go to restaurants which open early and they serve their specialty, lentil soup. So people drink a warm soup before they go to work. And there's also many variations of lentil soup. Some include different ingredients, but for today, I'm going to be making my mother's recipe, which is quite simple. It includes lentils, an onion, and a few spices. So let's start. Okay, so now we're just going to wash the lentils before starting. So right now we have boiled water, and we're just going to be adding in our ingredients to it. So we're going to be adding in a whole onion like that, and then we're going to start adding our lentils. And so you're going to let them cook together. The water is still very hot and still boiling. Okay. And you're going to add in about a teaspoon of salt and put the lid on and let them boil all together. After about 10 minutes, our lentils have almost cooked and we've just set it aside. So now we're just going to be taking out the onion from inside the lentils, like this, and just put it here. Okay, and so now while this sits here, we're going to be making the sauce, which we're going to be adding to the soup. So first, we're just going to add a little bit of olive oil into our pot, like that. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. And we're just going to let this warm up here on the stove. Okay, so now this is frying together, the tomato paste and the olive oil, and just continuously mix in, so like this. Okay, so now our sauce is done frying, and we're just going to be adding in the spices. So we have 1 teaspoon of mint, we have pepper flakes, and we have black pepper, and these two, or the black pepper, depending on how good you are with spice, you can either add more or less. It's for the flavor of the food, and it varies on person to person. So now we're just going to be adding in the spices to the mix, and after you mix the spices in, like this. Okay, so now we're just going to put our lentils through a blender, so they're not too Okay, so now it's blended enough, and we're just going to start adding our sauce in. Okay, so now we've put our lentils back on the stove, and we're just going to add in the sauce that we made, like this. And mix it in. And make sure that your stove is on a low temperature because you don't want it to overflow. Okay. And just let it cook together for another few minutes. Okay, so now our soup is ready to serve.